Teacher, which page?
Open your math.
90.
90.
Okay.
Leia and Mahdi entered now. طيب. Our lesson today, teacher, is about common denominator. How do we find common denominator between two fractions? For example, if you look at the first activity here, we will find the common denominator between two fractions, 5/7 and 3/4. If you look at these two fractions, they have different denominators. The first denominator is 7 and the second one is 4, so they are different.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ustaz Ali.
يعطيكم العافية.
Allah يعافيك. So, the aim of this activity is to make the denominators the same. Okay? So, here we have 5/7 and 3/4. The first denominator is 7 and the second one is 4. How do we make now the denominators the same? How do we change these fractions to get two fractions having the same denominator? Type. How do we find the common denominator? We will find the least common multiple other than 0 of 7 and 4. We have to write table 7 and table 4. When I see the first common multiple other than 0, I will stop. It's the common denominator. For example, let's write here the eight first multiples of 7. What are the multiples of 7, ya Adam Aidibe?
Multiples of 7.
Yes, start with 0. Yes.
7, 14, 21, 28, 21, 28, 35.
Yes.
42.
Okay.
49.
Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We stop and we place 3 points because we have plenty of multiples. Okay?
Yes.
So, but they said just write just the first 8. So we stop at 49. Type. Now the first 8 multiples of 4. Ahmad. Tell us, ya Ahmad, the multiples of 4.
0, 4, 8, 12, 16, 12,
Yes.
20, 24, 28, 32, and 36.
Wait, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we write it just till 28. Okay?
Okay.
Right. Now, what are the common multiples between
يا ماما
7
صبر شوي علي.
Mustafa? What are the common multiples of 7 and 4? Tell me all the common multiples of 7 and 4. What are the common multiples? Yes. 0 together. 0 and
8.
28. The one common multiple other than 0. The first common multiple other than 0 is 28. Bravo. So 28 is the least common multiple other than 0. 28 is, we call it a common denominator of 7 and 4. 28 is the common denominator of these two fractions, 5/7 and 3/4. When I say, what can we say about 28 with respect to these two fractions, 5/7 and 3/4?
Common.
It's a common denominator.
Excellent. طيب. When I say, what can we say about 28 with respect to 7 and 4, not to the fractions, بالنسبة لل7 وال4 what can we say about
Teacher,
28?
it's a common multiple.
Common multiple.
The first common multiple other than 0. Okay?
Yes.
28 is the first common multiple other than 0 with respect to 7 and 4, and it's the common denominator of 5/7 and 3/4. Type. Now I will find two fractions equivalent to 5/7 and 3/4. These two fractions having the same denominator اللي هو 28.
Yes.
4 times 4.
Okay?
Okay.
How do we find equivalent fractions? We look. Which number in table 7 give us 28?
4.
4.
So let's multiply up by
4. It's 20.
20. Excellent. Type. And the second one. Which number in table 4 give us 28?
7.
7. 3 times
3 times 7, 21.
21. Excellent. So,
Thank
did you
you.
see here?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Did you see
Bye.
here? We
Bye.
get two fractions, 20/28 and 21/28. We get two fractions having the same denominator اللي هو 28. Did you see it?
Yes.
Yes.
So the aim of this activity is to get two fractions having the same denominator. Okay, teacher. So we get now two fractions.
I don't understand.
Okay, Ali, I will repeat. So we get now two fractions having the same denominator. It's 28. علي غيب. الهدف من هيدا الدرس يا علي is to find a common denominator. الهدف منه إنه أنا حول هيدول two fractions لfractions having the same denominator. Okay? طيب. How do we find the common denominator? We will make two steps. The first step, I will find the multiples للfirst denominator اللي هو 7. Then I will find the multiples of 4. The first common multiple other than 0, we name it common denominator. Okay?
Okay.
Right. Let's start doing exercise 1 on the same page. Yeah. Exercise 1, page 90. Yeah.
Here when we write the
Exercise 1, page 90. Complete the following attentively. Here we have half is equivalent to which fraction? 2/7. طيب. In order to find the equivalent fractions, we will check which number we multiply it by 2 give us 14.
7.
Nice. So we have to multiply up and down by 7. 1 times 7.
7.
The second one. Which number in table 7 is
7 times 2 equals 14.
2 times
And 2 times 2 equals 4.
4. Bravo. So here in this question, we get two fractions عندهم same denominator اللي هن 7/14 and what? 4/14. What is the common denominator here?
14.
14. Excellent. طيب. So what can we say about 14 with respect to 2 and 7 with respect to the two numbers?
It's common multiple.
Common multiple other than 0. Okay?
Yes.
Common multiple other than 0. But what can we say about 14 with respect to the fractions? Common denominator. Excellent. Proud of you. Common denominator. Type. Give me two fractions equivalent to half and to 2/7. What did we write up? What are these fractions? What are the fractions that's equivalent to half and to 2/7?
7 over 14.
And 4.
14.
Excellent, bravo. So we get now two fractions having the same denominator اللي هو ال 14. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Copy that and let's start doing exercise 2.
I copied them.
I wrote.
I copied.
Yeah.
Teacher, I have
I'm
a
done.
question.
Yes, Celine.
Who was this Ustaz?
Ustaz Ali? Yes, it's the coordinator.
بس ليش فات معنا؟
Yes, why?
To see how we behave.
المفروض يدرس مات معنا.
نو لأن في تلاميذ عم بتفوت، يمكن عشان في تلاميذ عم بتفوت على زوم هو عم بحطوا بأسماء حدا تاني، يمكن عشان هيك أنا بنت خالتي هيك بتصير معاهم.
طيب يلا يا دانا. Let's start doing exercise 2, page 91. Here in this table, we will find the common denominator and we will write the fractions, the equivalent fractions having same denominator. Yeah. And the first one, they did it. Yes, Farah.
Teacher, when we're done this question, can you go back to the other page?
Yalla ya Farah. I'm now. Yalla, copy them, please.
Mahdi is writing on the board. Teacher,
I did it.
I'm
Okay,
gonna have
yeah.
some
I
noise.
will do the first one. Okay, we will do it together. Then we will do the others. Yeah. Teacher, homework who on Friday, the last two.
Okay.
Yeah. Here I gave you two fractions, the fraction 1 and the fraction 2. The fraction 1 who is 2 over 5, the fraction 2 who is 5 over 6. The aim of this exercise is to make these two fractions having the same denominator. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. I will find first. How do we find the common denominator between 2 over 5 and 5 over 6? Now.
Teacher, we write table 5 and table 6.
Excellent. We write table 5. Look at the denominator.
And
Denominators are 5 or 6. So we have to write table 5 and table 6. When I see the first common multiple other than 0, I will stop. So multiples of 5.
we write it 6.
No need to draw. Just I'm explaining this on a draft paper. Don't write anything. So multiples of 5 and the multiples of 6. What are the multiples of 5?
0.
5, 10, 15,
45.
Thank you. Now table 6. 0.
0.
18.
30. Stop. Did you see?
Teacher, very common.
Wait.
30.
Stop.
Teacher 30 هي الكومن.
Did you see the first common multiple other than 0?
Yes.
Common denominator is 30. Okay?
Yes.
Common denominator who is 30 because it's the first common multiple other than 0.
Yeah.
Now, how do we find a fraction? A fraction equivalent to fraction 1 and to fraction 2. The fraction 1 with 2 over 5, the fraction 2 with 5 over 6. In order to find a fraction equivalent to fraction 1 who with 2 over 5,
and we put beside it down.
Mustafa, I'm talking.
Okay.
The aim of this question is to make the denominators the same. So how can I make the denominators the same? I will write first over 30 because 30 is the common denominator. So here I will write over 30 and over 30. So over 30 over 30. In order to find the equivalent fraction, first I will write down the common denominator اللي هو 30. Then I ask myself, which number we multiply it by 5 give us 30? 6. Multiply up by 6.
times 6 that is equal 12.
12. And here the same, the fraction 2. Which number in table 6 give us 30?
5.
Multiply. 25. So we get two fractions اللي هن 12 over 30 و 25 over 30. Both of them have same denominator اللي هو 30. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I do the first one?
Teacher, can I do that?
I will choose it from my list. Listen. Listen. Arish,
I didn't understand.
Dana, did you understand how do we find the common denominator?
Teacher, I didn't.
No.
Yes, I understand.
Teacher, I'm asking Dana. Did you understand how do we find the common denominator, ya Dana?
No.
طيب. In order to find the common denominator, ya Dana, we write multiples the first denominator will multiples the second one. When we see the first common multiple other than 0, we will stop. It's the common denominator. Clear?
Okay.
Yes.
So 30 is the common denominator. Clear?
Clear.
Yes.
How do we find now fraction equivalent like 2 over 5 with fraction equivalent على 5 over 6? طيب حتى ليه أنا equivalent fraction? First step, okay, I will write down 30.
The denominator,
Because
the common denominator, I will write it down.
Okay, the common denominator I will write it down. هلا حتى أعرف enumerators, I ask myself which number in table 5 give us 30?
6.
So multiply by 6 up and down. 2 times 6.
Yes.
12.
That's it. And here the same. First, I will write the common denominator. What is the common denominator? 30. I ask myself, which number in table 6 give us 30?
5.
5.
Multiply by 5 up and down. 5 times 5.
25.
25. That's it. هيدول هن two fractions. Is it
Okay.
clear?
Clear.
Yes.
Now, Arish Bazoon. Arish. طيب. بتول مالك.
Yes.
يلا يا بتول. The second one. We will find now the common denominator.
I did it. I did it.
Teacher, you forgot Adam.
No, he did. He did. I asked him. We will find now the common denominator between 3 over 7 and 2 over 3. Yeah, 3 over 7 and 2 over 3. Batul Malik,
Yes.
how do we find the common denominator of these two fractions?
We
Can I tell you?
3.
Please, may I do it?
Wait, give her time. We write multiples of what, ya Batul?
The multiples of multiples of we write
Batul,
yes,
there's noise around you.
yes.
Type, I will choose another one.
May?
Bilal Shibli.
Yes.
Bilal?
Yes.
Yalla ya Bilal. How do we find the common denominator between 3 over 7 and 2 over 3?
First, we multiply
المالتيبل
Why? multiples of table
3 and 7.
table 3 and table
7.
7 اللي هن denominators table 7 و table 3. طيب يلا يا بلال. Start when you see the first common multiple other than 0. Stop.
0, 7, 14, 21, 28, 20,
Stop. Table 3.
35,
Table 3.
0, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21.
Did you see?
21.
Did you find the first common multiple other than 0?
21. Yes.
Which number,
Yes.
ya Bilal?
21. 21.
So what is the common denominator? 20.
21.
21 because it's the first common multiple other than 0. Okay. 21. Now Jad will continue.
Teacher, your voice is getting deeper and then high.
Okay.
Yalla ya Jad. You will find now a fraction equivalent to fraction 1 and fraction 2. First one. The fraction 1 ya Jad هو 3 over 7. How do we find a fraction equivalent to 3 over 7?
6 over
لا بلال
6 over 14.
جاد
6 over 14.
مش أي fraction يا جاد. بدنا نحصل على fraction denominator هو 21 اللي هو common denominator.
Teacher, your sound is deep.
Yes.
Teacher, we can't hear
Let's
you.
hear you.
طيب. Now.
Yes.
Yes.
طيب.
Yes.
جاد نحن ما بدنا نكتب أي fraction. نحن بدنا نحصل هون على two fractions عندهم same denominator like the previous one. Did you see the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So أنا هون حتى أحصل على الفراكشنز equivalent fractions أول step بدي أعمل copy للcommon denominator اللي هو 21.
Yes.
Okay. So I will write over 21 first يا جاد. Then 7 times which number equals 21?
3.
So we multiply up by 3 times 3.
9.
9.
Okay. The second one يا جاد. هلا fraction equivalent على الفراكشن 2. الفراكشن 2 هو 2 over 3. How do we find a fraction equivalent to 2 over 3? يلا يا جاد.
Teacher, someone is watching TikTok.
جاد. جاد. How do we find a fraction equivalent على 2 over 3? First step, what do I do here?
One
Denominator يا جاد.
21.
21 برافو. لا هلا 3 times which one equals 21?
What?
3 times which one equals 21?
I cannot hear you.
3 times which number equals 21, she said.
Yes, that's it. Jad?
3 times 7.
Okay. By 7. Yeah. 2 times 7. 2 times 7.
Equal 14.
14. Okay. Thank you, Jad. So 9 over 21. 14 over 20.
Teacher, your voice is so deep.
Yes,
Your voice is deep.
I'm not hearing you very well.
From the
We can hear you, but your voice is deep.
It's deep, but sometimes
Like,
it goes up and then goes down.
type. From the internet connection.
Yes, it's good now.
So the first fraction is 10 over 21. The second one is 14 over
It's bad.
1.
Yes.
بدهم يكونوا هيدول two fractions with the same denominator. 21, 30, 30.
Yes.
طيب.
Because it's the common denominator.
Excellent, because it's a common denominator. Now جود عودة. جود عودة.
Teacher, yes.
يلا يا جود. You will find now the common denominator between 5 over 12 and 7 over 24. Let me erase and write again. Yeah.
Multiples of
5 over 12 و 7 over 24. What shall I do يا جود?
tables.
Multiples of what?
Somebody is singing.
يا فرح, listen.
12 and 24.
Multiples of 12 and multiples of 24. Yeah. Ali Wahid, wait a minute, wait. Yeah. Let's continue. يلا يا جود.
Multiples of 12.
Okay.
0, 12, 24.
Okay. والمultiples that are 24.
0, 24
Okay.
is the common.
Excellent. 24 is the common denominator. طيب. Thank you, Jude. Now, Hassan Hourani. Hassan?
Yes.
Yeah. How do we find a fraction
Yes, yes.
equivalent to fraction 1 اللي هو 5 over 12?
We multiply 12 by 2 down.
Wait, first we write 24 down because it's a
of
common denominator. 12 times which
times 2.
4, 2.
So it's
Right. 5 times 2.
10 out of 24.
Okay. The second one, ya Hassan. Hassan?
Yes, 7 times 24 times 1 equal 24 and 7 times 1 equal 7.
So بيبقى مثل fraction مثل ما هو 7 over 24. So عندنا 10 over 24 و 7 over 24. Is it clear, ya teacher?
Yeah.
So we are finding here two fractions having the same denominator. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I do the second one?
Now 11 over 36 and 4 over 9. Yeah. Now Hassan Asem. Hassan?
Yes.
Yalla ya Hassan. How do we find the common denominator between 11 over 36 and what? 4 over 9. Yalla ya Hassan. Hassan?
Yes.
How do we find the common denominator between these two fractions? We write the multiples of what, ya Hassan?
Multiples of 36 and 9.
Hassan ya Dana, Hassan. Yalla ya Hassan, please, I'm waiting. من هن الدينومينيتورز يا حسن؟
36 and 9.
36 and 9. يلا let's write table 36 and table 9. Yeah. When you see ya Hassan, the first common multiple other than 0, you will stop. Start with table 9. Yeah, table 9. 0,
0, 9,
9,
18,
18.
27,
Yes. 30.
36.
6. Okay, let's write table 36 now. 0.
36.
Did you see Hassan the first common multiple other than 0?
Yes, 36.
36. So 36 is the common
Multiple.
denominator. It's the common multiple, so it's the common denominator of these two fractions. طيب حلا نجم. حلا نجم. طيب حلا شعيطو.
Yes.
حلا نجم.
Yes.
يلا يا حلا نجم.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah. How do we find now a fraction equivalent to 11 over 36?
Yes.
Okay. First step, what shall I do, ya Hala? What shall I do here at the denominator? It has to be how much?
Must write the common denominator.
Excellent. اللي هو 36. يلا. Start. 36 times what equals 36?
Times 1.
1. So it stays the same. Okay.
Yeah.
The second one, ya Hala. 4 over 9.
We put the common multiple denominator.
Okay.
9 times 4 give us 36.
Okay. Multiply up by 4. 4 times 4.
Give us 16.
Excellent. Bravo. Thank you, Hala. So عندنا 11 over 36 and 16 over 36.
16 over 36. Can I do the next one?
Now Hala شعيتو.
Yes.
يلا يا حلا. How do we find the common denominator between 17 over 24 and 5 over 16?
First, we should make time.
Which tables?
16 and 24.
Excellent. Bravo. 16 and 24. So let me erase. Right. Table 16 and table 24. Yeah. Tell me table 16. Add 16 يا حلا. يلا.
0, 16.
0, 16.
16.
Okay. Add 16.
12.
لا 16 plus 16 حلا.
32.
6 plus 6 يا حلا.
12.
32.
2 down and 1 up. Type teacher, we still have less than 1 minute. No more time to continue this part. I will leave it for tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Last one.
Teacher, can I ask you a question?
This one. Yes.
Teacher, I did it.
Bravo.
Should the homework is for tomorrow or
On Friday, teacher.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.